everybody, it's 8:20. Hey, I'm just trying to figure out what. I know the videos, last one was pretty long. If y'all, I'm since I'm kind of limited on kind of actually what I can do, I figured I would just kind of record my small little sessions in the morning here and there. If that's something that interests everybody, I'll continue to do it, even though they are longer videos. Or do y'all just want me just to record the highlights of the day? So y'all give me, or shoot me a message. Let me know what you want. I'm trying to keep it not too long and not trading huge size. Just really, just trying to show you what you can do on small contract sizes, and also just give you a little idea of how all this stuff works and how I'm reading it through the day, well, through the morning actually. But if you don't like the long videos, let me know, and then maybe I can try to figure out a different way to do it. But you gotta let me know. If it helps, great. If not, let me know, and I will figure something out. Alright, well, it's got about 8 minutes to the open. 144 came off the bottom pretty good. Had a rotation. The bands are squeezed, so not really sure on this one. We could rotate down. The 233 is kind of same way. It's kind of flattened. The 377 could run a little bit more. These bands catch up before it rolls. 610's underneath the band, but it's been walking up, so it is getting a little bit of weakness in it. 987's got 1, 2, 3 BBs up, trying to form another one. 1597's got 2, trying to form another. The 4181's got a nice heel off the bottom, came from underneath, so we could push. So really wanting to see, you got 3700 ticks here. See if we break. The high of yesterday was 1140.5. So trying to see if we can get up to this 30, what is that? Yeah, this red line area, somewhere up in here, and see what we do. See if it just pops at the open and we get a rotation down for into a bigger fib number, and then we can go from there. We are bumping up against the 98% retracement of this move here, so we've hit it. We're kind of hanging out. Just wait until the market opens to see what's going on. So we will see. But y'all give me some input. I'm gonna do this, try to do the same thing this morning. Just catch a trade or two, and more than likely I will be done. And then we can go from there. All right. I hope everybody's having a great week. I will see y'all here shortly. Guys, the market's about to open. We're still hanging out in this area here. We are starting to roll on the 144. But like I said, we are pushing on the little bit higher time frames. So we just need to be mindful of that. Wouldn't it be nice to get somewhat of a little rotation down, but there we go, we're open. See what this thing wants to do. Really looking for that push into that 38 area. That would be my first assumption here. We'll see what price wants to do. Hope everybody's doing well. Alright, looks like we having trouble with that 36. But I would think that we would go ahead and push through the overnight high. See if we can do that. We just hit it. Let's see if we can break through. Okay, we did break through last night's high, so looking for that 38.4. Come on, man. Give me a little bit higher. So 13 ticks. Jeez. Alright, let's see if we can get this one more push up here. There we go. Alright, 1 point, 10 ticks. Bands are squeezing here. Still squeezing, really squeezing on 377. Alright guys, well, I'm waiting for this thing to see what it wants to do. I'll pause it where I don't make a too long of a video today. Guys, took a short right here. We've run all the way up. We're hitting the top of the range. We could get a range extension all the way to 45 like I was looking for yesterday, I guess. So looks like I was a little early. So we'll probably blow through this, get stopped out, and we'll just take a look and see see if they want to take us all the way up to the 100% up here, all the way to 45.8. Could be a little bear flag, but we did have it's no negative divergence or anything like that, so let's see if they'll probably punch this through. Unless it just rolls hard here, which would be fine. But I think they've got enough juice to try to take it a little higher here.
Stop filled.
There we go. Got the stop. Let's see where it wants to push. think this is the area. But we did lock on the rail on the 4181, so see if they can get one more push and I'll be back. Alright guys, taking a stab at it here. Starting to get a push down the 144. 233 can't get above the band. 377 can't get enough of the band. The 610 is just floating around. Oops. Worth one more shot up here. If not, you know, we'll need for these to get extended a little bit more, maybe. I don't really have any other markers besides. Let's see. Yeah, that's already overshot. But it's sure trying to hold up here, so we'll just give it a little bit longer and see if we can get a few point rotation here. If not, you know, if this 144 keeps hanging on here, really thought it was going to roll. Got a little bulge here that I thought might be able to pull this thing in. Looks like they're really trying to reach for price here, so they might run it to 45. If they do that, you know, I'll just sit back and wait and see what they're going to do the rest of the day, because really did not expect them to. There we go. Let's see if we can get the push here. It's trying to hold up though, which is fine. Bonds aren't necessarily on their absolute lows, but I'm just trying to find out and make sure I didn't miss an area that I should be looking at, and I'm not finding it. So I'll pause it and we'll come back here shortly. Guys, we've got got our push, getting a rotation back up. Didn't quite make it into the 61.8, so let's see what see if it wants to hold in. You know, price is holding up fairly well. So we'll see where it goes. I'll pause it and come back here in a little while. Well, look at here, it's come all the way back up. Let's see if we get the push this time. I just hope I don't get get stopped out at the high tick. You know that.
Stop filled.
Yeah, you had 100 and something contracts sitting there. My little, my one little contract gets filled before the rest of everybody else's. All right. So Well, that's 2 stop outs, so let me pause it, and looks like this thing wants to grind higher today. So none of the pullbacks have been extreme enough to really gauge trying to get in, so I'll come back here shortly. Alright guys, got short, got in a little late. I pushed it down a little quicker than I can get in, so we're going to be right above these highs here. Let's see if we can get the rotation, get a little bit of a rotation here. Not looking for a whole lot. I would say the high was what, 1142.9. That was yesterday's high, Friday's high, I believe. So we'll see what we do in this area here. Hope everybody's having a great day. We're down 2 points, so I need 2 points just to break even for the day. Hopefully the stop here will hold, and you can say we've gotten everybody long. We squeezed the shorts. Now let's see if we get the rotation down to get the other half. Alright, I'll pause it and come. Guys, getting a good push. We are right here at these bottoms here. I do have a 5-tick boundary now, so we'll see if these can continue, the 987 continue to roll, the 1597, see if we can get it to start pushing hard, and see if we can get the 4181. This one's going to take longer, but BB's got separated, is starting to pull it back in. So let's see if we can, get a half back, somewhere in this area. Do have to contend with, I think that was, what date was that? Monday's high, Tuesday's high. Yeah, I believe that's right. I'll pause it and come back. Okay guys, push down, came back and tested yesterday's high, and we're breaking down here, so I'm going to bring this few ticks under. Starting to push pretty hard here. We've made back our stop. There's half back of just from 6 o'clock. It's not half back from here all the way from the morning low is about 30, I think around 30, 32.2, somewhere around there. We're above the 76. I want to see if it can keep pushing here. would say go. We could lock in 2 points. That's going to put us right here at these lows. To cover our stop. What we've gotten stopped out. We could close it here since we're at a 50, but the 610 starting to push. 233 is pushing. 233 is pushing. 987 is pushing. We are coming into the bottom, the top of the bottom band here, so we may be mindful of that. We could get a push back up, make a deep retracement before coming down, or it could hold here. So I'll pause it and come back. We're pushing pretty good. I'm gonna lock in. Lock in the 2 points. Let's see what puts me right at the 76. So I will be mindful here. I'm looking around. This area should break, but we will get a push up or for a retracement here. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. We are coming into the zero line here. It's holding. You know what? I'm gonna stay at 1 point and see what kind of wiggle room they're gonna try to mess with here, because I'm at minimum 34.7, so some right under the 61.8 is what I'm looking for. Trying to be mindful of what the 1597 is doing. Sure, we've got a little hook here. We could make a bear flag, push us up to a deep retracement. So I'll pause it and come back. Alright guys, we came back and tested Monday's high. So we broke down, tested yesterday's high, broke down, came back, tested yesterday's high. Now we just need to break down from these lows here. I've got a 5-tick boundary plus 5 here, just trying to give it enough room to do what I'm seeing. I mean, you're pushing, you're trying to, 1597 is trying to break down. 4181, is this a bear flag or not? I just want to try to hang on to this as long as possible and see if we can close the gap of this morning, which would put it all the way back, it was about 6 more points. So that's kind of, there we go, we're breaking down. So we'll lock in 2 points and go from there. So that's where we're at. We're up 6.5 points on this trade. We do have a little bit of head here, a little down. Could this be a divergence we're looking for? No, probably not. I would imagine that we're gonna, let's see what this high is. Hold on. 1133. Somewhere in that area. Let's see if we bounce. Not saying that we couldn't get a little rotation here as well, but we've locked in our stops that we've taken for the day, the $200. Let's see if we can get a nice full rotation down and go from there. So I'll be back here a little bit later and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, I'm back in the office. We still got our 2 points locked in. Trying to see if this thing's going to hold. I was really looking for about 1132 half, somewhere around there. We'll see if this holds. Did get a nice push up, a little negative divergence here, but hitting VWAP, can't get back above Monday's high or Tuesdays. So just trying to hang on to it. Got a nice bulge on the 233. You've got the 377s hit the underneath of the band, having trouble. Now this could be a bull flag. This could just keep coming out flat and then turn back up. I do like how the 610 is acting. It's starting to push down, so if we can just make sure that the 987 closes below the zero line, 1597, make sure it closes on the outside of the band, and we need this 4181 to really start kicking in and getting knocked down. We're up 7 points so far. Like I said, I'm still looking for lower pricing. And we'll just see where it goes today. As you see, size doesn't really, I mean, I'm doing smaller size for one reason, to show you that you don't need a large account, and secondly, the internet here it will just drop out, and it takes me a minute to get back what I need. My laptop does an okay job on getting. I have to get logged in. It takes a little bit of time. It can log in faster than my desktop if it shuts down, especially having to reload everything. Did we hit the? There's your 32 low, 32.4. So I was looking 32.5 to 32. So I'm going to lock in a little bit more here. We do have some divergence coming in, but the 610 should really, all these should start pushing. Now it's just kind of trying to figure out if we're going to get a deep retracement here. We are pushing still, but we'll just see. I would imagine that they're going to try to, it's only 10 o'clock. I would imagine they're going to try to do something. I mean, we're still up 12 points for the day. Isn't that right? Yeah, 12 points. So it's not like we're down for the day, but you also want to be mindful that you can also come all the way back up. I want to be, we'll just see how this works out. I don't want to, I think we do go lower the rest of the day. We're going to have some gyrations, but I do believe that we will at least, I'm thinking, let's see, where was that number? I've done lost it. 11:30. 11:29.5, somewhere around there. So I'll pause it. The video's 28 minutes, 29 minutes long. So I'll just pause it and come back later. All right, guys. Looks like we're trying to base out here a little bit. We might get us a little push here. Try to lock in one more point. Starting to get some nice pull on the lower to intermediate time frames. So like I said, the 4181, it takes a while to work its way through. Did have a nice little V bottom come off, so this could be a bull flag. So the band could wrap around and the bottom band be support. That is a possibility, so just want to be mindful of that. I mean, and you could close the trade here. I mean, we've been down, a good bit today so far. So I was really thinking that we go back and test this area. That would be nice, at least this area in here. We got close 32.4, so we tested the highs of this range, but the 987 still pushing, the 1597 is still pushing. The only one that's really, these lower time frames, yeah, you're gonna have your whipsaw. They're gonna run back and forth. It's just they need to stay underneath your major retracements, because we will get bounces, but do we stay underneath? That's the key. So we're up 7.3 points. You could close it here, still make $500 for the day. But I really want to see if we can keep pushing here and go from there. So I'll come back and see you in a little while. Okay, guys, 10:25. Lock in another point. We're up 9.5 points now. Now we just need the 1597 to get through the zero line, and we'll see what we got going. Getting close to 11:29.6 to 11:30. That's kind of what that's the area I'm looking for. Try to lock in another point, and I will be back here a little bit later. Alright guys, let's see. I'll pull over. Let's see if I can. We're coming into the gaps. ES is fully closed. GC, we're steadily bumping our head. We had a nice sell off. The CL, we did. Got the numbers pushed, tried to rally back down. USD, yen, we had a little pennant, whatever. However you want to look at it, we dropped, hit it. That was a push that we were having this morning, first thing, and now we've come back down. So that's one of the things that I'm looking at. I also seeing what the big boys are doing. See how everything's moving. Not seeing a whole lot, just waiting for everything else has closed the gap. NQ, ES, the TF has not closed the gap yet, but it looks like we're getting down into my zone. Finally did get in it. I'm lock in another point. I would expect we'll see if we get a little bit of a rotation here. I'll stay see where we go. I mean, we're getting a nice push. We are starting to come from the side, steadily building divergence here, steadily pushing down, pushing down. We've broken. We stopped at the 0 line. Really trying to see what the 4181 does. We did come into the 61% retracement. I don't know if we actually hit it or not. I wasn't looking 2 ticks from hitting it. So now it really depends on what they want to do here. Like I said, everything else is close those gaps from this morning. So we'll see. I would expect a good rotation here. I'm just debating to go ahead and close out. I'll stay right above the mid band. I don't want to give too much of this back because we will get a rotation. I just don't know how high. Let me check on another chart. We could bounce all the way to right up, well, 36.4, somewhere up in this base here, as of the numbers that I have right now. So we're getting a good bounce. 30. Get this out of the way. Yeah, 34.8. I might be a little. I pulled it in. It doesn't matter. You know, I'm not gonna let this come back anymore. This is the bounce zone I was looking for. So it would be no reason not to make a retracement up, even if it's just into this area. So maybe I brought it in too quick, but I want to protect the gains that I do have. So we'll see if we get stopped here, because even if I go up 34.3, it's still going to be underneath the 61.8, and I go up, that's right. So let's see if we get a turn, watch it turn around right here, but I doubt it. So we're 590 bucks after taking those hits, so not bad for one contract. Granted, if we would have had 10, say, we would have been able to do a lot better. But hey, everybody have a great day. This video is about 38 minutes long, so I'm gonna cut it out. If this is what you want to see until I can get back on my feet, back in with good internet, great. If not, let me know, and I'll just do highlights and when I get a chance. Everybody have a great day, and I hope to talk to you tomorrow.